A very good day to all the students. Once again, welcome to the Doctorate of Business Administrations with the Malaysian University of Science and Technology. Myself, the Associate Professor Dr. Ambalagan Krishnan. I'm with the MECT School of Business, as well as I'm holding a position with the Head of Quality of Assurance with MEST. Today, we're going to look at the Corporate Reporting and Sustainability subject, which is DBA1044. This subject is a very important subject, which is especially the SDG icons. It is covers on the SDG Goal 8, which is decent work and economic growth, SDG Goal 12, which is responsible consumption and productions, SDG Goal 3, which is the climate actions, SDG Goal 16, which is peace, justice, and strong institutions. Therefore, this subject is a very important subject that is the relevant to the today's business practice and the ethical business practice, as well as the responsibility business practice, as well as the responsible to the stakeholders business practice as well. The course objective is to cover the corporate reporting sustainability as well as the leaders' essential skills. By through these courses, you will learn important three skills, which is entrepreneur skills, professional ethical skills, and cognitive skills. Very important for the to the leaders to have all these skills to make sure that they have responsible to the social, responsible to the stakeholders. The aims of the emphasis is understanding the strategic response of the financial report, corporate governance structure, sustainability reporting, as well as the ESG, environmental social governance principles. The most important is to understand the elements that impact on the modern business practice, such as the transparency and accountability, decision making, and compliance, which are the three important elements that impact on the modern business practice. I repeat, transparency and accountability, decision making, and compliance. You're going to look at the course learning outcome of the four course learning outcome. One is the assess the influence of financial reporting, corporate governance, sustainability measures on organizational performance and stakeholders. Formulate advanced strategy to integrate sustainability reporting and ESG factors into corporate reporting practice for enhancing long-term business value. And third course learning outcome is analyze, indicate real-world scenarios, applying corporate reporting and sustainability frameworks to address multi-phase business challenges and opportunity. And the last course learning outcome, to develop innovative solutions that align corporate reporting practice with sustainable and responsible business initiative, fostering positive social and environmental factor impacts. So you can overall can look at the course learning outcome. The summary is we are looking into the corporate governance and sustainability measures. We are looking into the ESG factors, and we're looking into the corporate reporting and sustainability frameworks. And lastly, we are looking into the solutions that to align the corporate reporting practice. So this is very much related to the practical world that all the public listed company especially encouraged to comply with the reporting regulations and produce the sustainability reporting to make sure that they work the best interest of the shareholders and stakeholders. So therefore, the course topics that we're going to look at the financial ratio analysis, interpreting financial health, corporate performance metric, which is non-financial indicators, integrated reporting, harmonizing and financial and non-financial data, sustainable development goals, which is SDG that I've already covered at the beginning of my introductions. I mentioned that few SDGs that covers on this topic, sustainability metrics and key performance indicator, SDG framework, social impact and community engagement reporting, governance structure and best practice, governance, compliance and risk asset management, governance for sustainable future policy regulations, and ESG integration, investment decisions, and corporate strategy. So let's look at the assessment. Actually it's a 4 assessments. Individual assignment, which is carry about 2,000 words, that carry about 15%. Group assignments that carry about 5,000 words, that carry about 40%. Forum discussions, the 3 discussions, that's about 250 word research, that's carry about 15%. Final assessment, that's a case study, that's carry about 30%. Now, the forum discussion is about, I will post some questions related to the corporate sustainability and the ESGs, corporate governance, and so forth, that you will discuss, that I require only 250 pages, 250 pages, 250 word search. That's carried about 15%, not pages, my apology, 250 word search. Yeah. And then you have final assessment case studies about 30%. Okay. Now, why is this subject is very important? The reason why this subject is very important is because it's bridging the theory and the practice, that it brings the real world application of the CLOs. So we are looking into the corporate sustainability and corporate governance and ESG and so forth. So we're looking into the structure ethical leaderships that has a strong governance and promote the ethical business practices and set standards for the integrity across the organizations. Risk management, effective governance of identify and mitigate risk, protecting the company's reputations, ensuring sustainable growth, and transparent and accountable governance attract investors as indicators the company commitment to long-term stability and ethical operations. So therefore, you can see very clearly that whatever that you learn in these particular subjects, there's a real-world applications, and therefore the shareholders, especially that those public listed companies in the listed shares, before they buy the shares, they would like to see what is the company's governance responsible to the stakeholders. Are they working the best interests of the society in order to protect the environment, in order to protect the governance, in order to protect the clients? And the most important, they operate in an ethical business way, that they do not manipulate or what you call the misinterpretations, the informations to the stakeholders, you know. So there's a lot of corporate scandals that you can see at this moment, where this particular subject is going to teach you that how do we can avoid the corporate scandal, being the ethical leader, that bringing the best practice of the ethical business practice. So therefore, we are looking forward to continue with these subjects in the next few weeks, that we will learn the interesting topics and so forth. So I'm looking forward for the next classes. Yep. Thank you so much. Till then, welcome. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.